What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, December 3rd. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what has happened with DOG over the past 24 hours. Now, what I'm about to share with you may seem extremely bullish, and you're going to probably experience a little bit of FOMO. So everything I'm about to share with you, please take a step back, digest all the information, and decide what you're going to do next. But I am warning you, everything I'm about to share with you is pretty bullish. Now, what I'm going to talk about are the whales that are accumulating. So every time DOG takes a dip, us whales and sharks are accumulating, and there is proof of that. And also, I want to share with you why DOG is actually positioned really well to hit above $1 billion. I'm actually going to share with you a new prediction that I have. It used to be $1.2 billion as a short-term market cap that we could see for DOG, but now it has increased to $1.5 billion. What does that all mean? Who's buying all this? And why should you be excited for the Magic Eden token that's going to be claimed on December 10th. Let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's go and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct message, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So just as a heads up, I just want to let everybody know that I'm actually going on vacation tomorrow. So I will be out of town until Monday of next week, which may seem like a long time, but I will do my best to update everybody on X. So I may not be able to make videos every single day. If anything, the only reason I'd be making a video is unless something's really going crazy within the market. But I just want to give everybody a heads up of what's going to happen for the next week or so during my absence. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. Now, the number one thing I want to share with you is how DOG is performing against Bitcoin. Now, check this out. Let's look at DOG compared to Bitcoin over the past day. Well, it looks like it's outperforming it almost close to 3%. Check this out. Over the past 7 days, outperforming by 8%. Look over the past month, over 91% still. So this is why we pay attention to how DOG is being leveraged on top of Bitcoin. Now look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's actually been stuck around 95,000 and beneath 100,000. Now some people predict that Bitcoin could hit 100,000 by end of month. So right now we're seeing an altcoin season rally. Does not mean that Bitcoin has stopped pumping. I think it will pump. And once it pumps again, altcoins could see another lagging effect. But altcoins right now are taking over the narrative because it's up around 80% in terms of the index. Remember, the all-time high and usually the top for altcoin season is roughly around 100. So we have some time to get there. Now, when it meets 100, it doesn't mean that altcoin season ends. Sometimes altcoins don't begin their real rally until it hits 100. So we're kind of working our way up there as of yet. Now look at the amount of trading volume that's happened over the past 24 hours for DOG. Just on Magic Eden alone, $1.3 million. Now just yesterday, it was roughly around $500,000 to $600,000. Now it's $1.3 million. Now keep in mind, this is not a lot. In terms of meme coin trading volume in 24 hours, a lot of the top meme coins on Solana and Ethereum are on the multi-millions. I'm talking about like 15 to hundreds of millions of dollars. But that's because they are built on these chains that have been established for a very long time, but also they have centralized exchange listings on both tier 1 support levels. So that's why they're able to reach that amount of trading volume. Runes is very new, and the amount of friction that we have right now into the UX and UI is actually a god gift right now because people are getting in early before these things start to advance in terms of their UX and UI, which I will talk about in a little bit regarding Brick Floors and Magic Eden, talking about that, and I'll provide some clarity there as well. Right now we have Economista Sincero. Now they have a YouTube channel that has over 1.1 million subscribers in Brazil, and that's mainly their audience. And he even bought a Ledger Nano because he's only going to be using it for DOG, because it's really important to put your DOG or your Rune tokens or your Ordinals in cold storage, and you can integrate Ledger within your Xverse wallet. So that's really good to see because you can't see runes in your Ledger live, but you can see it on your Xverse wallet as long as you have your Ledger connected to that. Now, who's accumulating? Now we have Polis, who has been accumulating on almost every dip. So right now, as you can see, he has over 3 million of these DOG tokens and continues to accumulate. But it's not just that. Let's talk about the bigger purchases, right? DOG Go to the Moon, aka Car Takino, spoke to one of his big quote-unquote real estate developer friends, telling him why he should have allocation to DOG. And believe it or not, he ended up buying over 30 million DOG just at that moment. This is what we call onboarding, and this is just the people that we know. And then Rune Toshi, as of this morning, just noticed that somebody about roughly around 1.6 Bitcoin, which is around $157,000 worth of dog. This is a new holder. This to me is another reason why whales and sharks are accumulating on every single dip. And if we do experience another dip, I'm buying, and these sharks and whales are buying as well. How is dog trending compared to the total crypto mindshare? Looks like dog is really capturing 0.55% of that mindshare. Remember, XRP is the leading narrative right now. People are talking about XRP flipping Solana in terms of market cap. So obviously that's reaching every type of headline and mindshare. But regardless, dog actually has a lot more mindshare than even Shiba Inu, which Shiba Inu has roughly, as of yesterday, 0.53%. Dog is by far one of the top meme coins without a tier 1 centralized exchange listing that is absolutely absorbing all the different mines from all blockchains. People are paying attention to dog. This is absolutely nuts. You have to focus on this image. These are all the blue chips and also the most trending cryptocurrencies. Dog is the most trending out of all those type of things. It's absolutely amazing. Then we have to talk about Mark Yuso's recent retweet, because Vivek, who ended up sharing his recent prediction, which is basically the Runes ecosystem at the moment is roughly around $1.2 to $1.5 billion. When you compare that to ERC20 tokens market cap, it's roughly around $760 billion. Remember, Bitcoin runes are on top of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is $1.9 trillion. So this is amazing. We're at the precipice and frontier of adoption. Then Genie Data says the ultimate rotation is coming. Meme coins on Bitcoin have yet to experience a massive wave of liquidity heading into the ecosystems. Things are about to get crazy. So let's talk about that. Now, why is dog positioned to absolutely blow up? Now, this is the reason why. I've shared this image with everybody just as of yesterday. Now, you can find this on CoinGecko, which are the top dog themed meme coins. Did you notice something? Dog right now has a 660 to 680 million market cap, maybe even 700 million by the time you're seeing this. But regardless of that, it is the only dog token without a tier 1 centralized exchange listing. And it's still able to be on the top 200, and sooner or later it's going to flip Nero, Floki, Dog Without, Bonk, Shiba Inu, only because it only needs 1 or 2 centralized exchange listings from a tier 1 category to reach in the multi-billions of dollars for that market cap. And it could be Kraken. Remember, back on May 14th, Kraken wanted to educate people on runes, and they recognized that runes have the potential to significantly expand the utility of Bitcoin from its single original application of a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It's the new fungible token on Bitcoin. So they were the first ones to list Dog for perpetual trading, and they may be the first to list it for spot trading. They are absolutely primed to be the first one. They have 21 tokens at the time of this recording that are scheduled to be reviewed and listed, but they haven't announced it yet. And Dog could be one of those 21 tokens on their roadmap. I'm super excited for it. And don't forget, Kraken retweeted a while back, once they announced the perpetuals for Dog, that they retweeted that Kraken never asked for Dog to pay a listing fee. So they already acknowledged it. That's why they retweeted it. Kraken isn't accepting a listing fee, and that's kind of their whole core fundamental values at Kraken. And they know that Dog is the most trending coin. So right now, I know they are building that infrastructure ready for compliance with their Kraken listing committee that involves OG veterans and also investors within Kraken to vote on which token is going to be positioned to be listed. And so they have to do that before it's listed, and it's going to be crazy when this does happen. Now let's focus on the charting and analysis, my absolute favorite part, and this is something I shared yesterday as well. So have you noticed that every single pullback that we do have, which are these red lines right here, there's always a major pump that follows right after. So we're down 69%, but up 455%, down 82%, followed by consolidation back to a pump of 197%, down 49%, up 178%, down 32%. What do you think is going to happen next? You know exactly what's going to happen next. It's going to go above $1 billion. Now let's look into the charting analysis. Now I want to get to the nitty gritty. I think it's going to go above $1.2 billion. That has actually now changed. Now my prediction is new. It is now going to reach $1.5 billion. Now the reason for that is because, as you can see here, we've been bouncing off of the support level of around 660 million market cap. This is the new support level. Yes, we've dipped below that many times, but as you've seen, us sharks and whales have been buying every single dip. I share with everybody my specific trades on Twitter for free. But now you're seeing right now that this is the new support level. And this could be forming a cup and handle pattern. This is the biggest cup and handle pattern I've ever seen. It is quite clear what's going on right now. This is the massive accumulation, and sooner or later it's going to trade sideways and then pump to the upside very massively. And we need to break past, very important, we need to break past two different levels. 800 million resistance level, which then needs to be followed by a 980 million resistance level. Once we do that, we're heading straight to not 1.2, but $1.5 billion. Now, based on the MACD and the RSI, that's telling me that we're still in a bearish trend, but I don't know how long that will last. As you can see, the RSI is actually nearing the middle peak right here, which could reverse at any moment. That's really exciting to me. Now let's move on to the next subject, right? So we got to talk about what's recently been going on crypto Twitter. So Make Tokens Fund, who's one of the developers within the Magic Eden Bitcoin side, and also one of the Rune developers for their swap and for their marketplace as well. Now there's some rumors that right now Bitcoin Bongo did say that, listen, he doesn't like these bricks. And what are bricks? Bricks are basically these bulk or lots that have a very large amount of tokens within that native rune, and the price is just too large. So it doesn't allow people to see the floor price or their market cap continue to increase because these lots are so big. Then all of a sudden, Make Tokens Fund said, how would you feel about an automatic splitting when listing into 100 lots? So basically, what he's saying and proposing is, what would you all think around runes having a new foundation where everything is automatically split into $100 lots, no matter what? And people got really excited about that, meaning this could solve the whole brick floor. Now, I spoke to Make Tokens Fund about this so that you guys can have some clarity. They're going to work on it. It's not guaranteed to be something that's going to happen very soon, but it can happen. It just will take time. So don't think that this is going to happen just like within a week or a month from now. They're working on other things that I can't share with you that is actually quite exciting, that can help alleviate some of that sell pressure and make that sell pressure tighter, making it very easy for market caps to go up in price. And so there isn't so much these bulk item lot blocks or bricks. But this could be a nice addition to that, which I think will be very exciting. Now, I just want to remind everybody that on December 4th, you need to check if you're eligible for the Magic Eden token airdrop. That will only happen on December 4th to check your eligibility to seeing and linking all your wallets and seeing how much you will be allocated. Because on December 10th, that's when you're able to actually claim the airdrop. So make sure to mark that in your calendar. But another news I want to share with you is back then, Tiffany Haas shared with everybody that runes will count towards your token allocation. So if you've traded runes, swapped runes, sold runes, this is something that you need to pay attention to because you could be absolutely beneficial and eligible to receive these Magic Eden token airdrops. So as a conclusion and statement, you've seen every bullish sentiment that I have for you here. You've seen the charting and analysis. You've seen how Dog is performing without a tier 1 centralized exchange, and that Kraken is at the very near precipice of listing Dog for spot trading. And maybe, who knows, maybe OKX or maybe some other exchange that we don't exactly know. But nonetheless, it's doing really well without them. You have proof that whales and sharks are buying. I'm one of those people that is absolutely accumulating as much as possible. But before we end this video, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Again, as a reminder, I will be on vacation starting tomorrow, and I will be back Monday of next week. So I may not be able to update everybody every single day regarding videos. I'll try to do my best to stay in touch with everybody on Twitter. And if there's something that's breaking, that's absolutely something I need to report in a video, I will do it on this channel. But I may not do it every single morning in my time zone. So please bear with me. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I cannot wait to see what's going to happen over the next week because it could be very, very exciting. So with that said, let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog and Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.